Hey, welcome to this video. This week I really wanted to do a kind of just record and keep track of how much I actually realistically read in a week. I figured I'd just kind of not really vlog, but just kind of update you guys every day on how many pages I read that day, what books I'm reading, how I'm feeling about the books. Kind of just give a look into realistically how much does a slow reader like me actually read in a week. I've kind of been slacking recently, so we'll see. So today I was just about to go downstairs and jump into ACOWAR. Did you hear me hit my chest with that? It's a thick book. This is what, 700 pages? $6.99. I am currently 76 pages in chapter 9. When I first started this a few days ago, I wanted to read 50 pages of it a day, and by doing that I would get done with it in 2 weeks, obviously. So today I should technically be reading to page 200 because I've slacked off. I didn't read 50 yesterday, and the day before I didn't get to 100. So technically I want to read up to page 200 in this, so we'll see. I also want to start a romance or something, or a rom-com, just to get another physical book off my TBR before summer ends. So but yeah, for now I'm just gonna focus on not getting through, because that sounds like I don't like it. I'm enjoying this a lot. I just haven't had much time to sit down and read it. Plus it's a fantasy, so the words are tiny, so it takes forever for me to get through even just a chapter of this. So I'm gonna go start that now, starting on page 76, and we'll check back later with how far I get through it. Okay, it's now a little bit later and I wanted to do a quick little reading update. I'm now on page 118, chapter 13 of ACOWAR. And I know I said earlier, or I'm not sure if I mentioned in this video, because I'm filming 2 videos right now at the same time, but I wanted to switch over and start reading Our Scorching Summer today as well. But this is really good right now. Stuff is happening, so I'm just gonna keep reading this. And I might not start the other book until tomorrow. We'll see though, in case maybe this will slow down soon and I'll want to jump into a different book. Yeah, so I'm just gonna continue reading this. It is 4:30. Just keep reading for the rest of the night. I might start editing a video, but otherwise I don't really have any other plans for the night, so. Okay, it's now Tuesday, and I didn't update you guys much last night, but I made it to page 150 in ACOWAR and 16 in Our Scorching Summer. I'm really liking this so far. I just was really tired, so I just read the first chapter and went to sleep basically. So I'm going to calculate how many pages I read yesterday. It was a pretty good reading day for me yesterday, I will say. I don't usually read that much. Okay, I read 90 pages yesterday, which is pretty good for me. I feel like I really would like to hit 100 at some point this week, but we'll see. Like I said, this is gonna be a realistic reading week, not me trying to read all these pages. It's just gonna be what I actually do read in a week. And I'd say, yeah, that's pretty standard, a little bit less than 100 pages a day. I think I'm gonna go back into ACOWAR right now because I'm really enjoying it. We're in a good plot point right now. But yeah, I really liked the beginning of Our Scorching Summer. Like I said, I just read literally the first chapter, or the prologue and the first chapter. I'm excited to see where this one goes. It's really hot today, so I'm gonna go and sit downstairs and cool off because it's hot in my room. LOL. I literally moved the camera angle to make it not seem like I'm in the same spot, but I just finished filming my fall TBR video. So I figured I should do a little update for this video. I'm literally filming 3 videos at once right now, which I feel like I always do that every summer. As school comes closer, I start banging out videos so I can get them ready so I don't have to worry about it the first few weeks of school. But I'll give you guys a little page reading update. Last night I successfully completed my 50 pages of ACOWAR. So I'm actually, what page am I on? Made it to page 204, so let's figure that out real quick. So yesterday the only thing I read was 54 pages of ACOWAR because I was working and I didn't do much. I just kind of read a little before and after work. That was it. So I didn't really pick up Our Scorching Summer, but I think I'm going to finish the chapter I'm on in ACOWAR right now and then get back into Our Scorching Summer, read a little bit more of that, try to bang that out a little bit, get that read. Still on page 16 of this. Hopefully maybe we'll just read 500 pages today. I don't know, guys, because I have nothing else to do for the rest of the day, so. Okay, it is now Friday, right? Friday. I got my days mixed up in my notes app where I've been keeping track of my reading, and I had it listed as like the wrong day, but we got it all figured out, guys. So last night I read a ton. I feel like I read a ton yesterday, and then I added up the totals and it like wasn't even like the most I read this week. Yesterday of A Court of Court of Wings and Ruin, I read from page 204 to 261, and then I dove back into Our Scorching Summer and I read from page 16 to page 46. So in total I read 87 pages yesterday. I'm hoping to beat that today. I'm hoping to maybe hit 100 between the two books. I know I could just like sit down and like, instead of going between two books, I can just sit down and like get through one, but I like balancing out the fantasy and like the war and the politics of the fantasy with a nice little easy romance read at night. So I'm very much enjoying this so far. It's really fast paced. I'm enjoying it, excited to see where it goes. I'm enjoying myself so far. That's just what I've been reading this week. I have the day off again today, and then I work tomorrow and Sunday, so I probably won't read as much those days, but I'll still try to keep up with my 50 pages of ACOWAR every day. I've been keeping up with that, so I'm getting through that book. Not that I like need to like push myself to get through that book, because like I said, I'm very much enjoying it, but it's just like nice to like have a set page of, you know, I'm reading 50 every single day and I'm like getting through it consistently, and I'll probably be done with it by the end of next week, which is good. I just want to sit down and like get through a chunk of this book, which I think I will do tonight once I'm done with my 50 pages of ACOWAR. Loving it so far. Let's see how much I can read today. Okay, it is Monday now and I forgot to update on Saturday and Sunday of what I read the days before, so I'm just gonna do it all right now. I still have today and tomorrow to read for this video, whatever. So I fell a little behind. So Friday, after I turned the camera off, I read ACOWAR, and I read from page 261 to page 313, so 52 pages in total, which is perfect. Saturday, I read from page 313 to 353, which I'm gonna add that up. That is 40 pages. I don't know why I just had to add that, but that was only 40 pages, but my goal was to get to page 350 that day, so it's like every 50 pages, yeah. So I only read 40 pages, but I technically didn't like miss my goal that day. And then yesterday, Sunday, I did not read at all. I was going to before I fell asleep, but I was just too tired and I just went to sleep because I worked and I actually went into work early, so that was like even less time to read. So I didn't read at all. I was supposed to read to page 400, so today I technically have to read like 100 pages to catch up to where I want to be, but I don't know, that's just me being hard on myself, so we'll see if I do that. But I will try to at least read a page 400 today. And then I still want to read more of Our Scorching Summer. I just have been so into ACOWAR. I'm like, take a shot every time I say ACOWAR, I swear to God. I'll get to read today because I have nothing else to do for the rest of the day but edit a video. So it's looking good. Okay, I'm looking kind of rough right now, but it's a few days later and I'm just gonna give you guys kind of like the grand totals and a recap of the past few days of reading. I am this far into ACOWAR, page 512, which that is including what I read today, which is Wednesday, but we're just counting up till yesterday, which was Tuesday, so Tuesday to Tuesday. Some days I don't read at all, as we saw, some days I can just sit down and binge a lot, so I didn't read as much of my other book as I was expecting because I just got really into this one, obviously. But let's look back because I haven't updated in a few days. So Monday I read only ACOWAR, and I read from page 353 to page 425, which was 72 pages. And then Tuesday I read from page 425 to page 501, which was 76 pages. Now I'm going to add up the grand total of reading every single day and all the pages that I read this week, so give me a second. Grand total of all the pages I read last week from Tuesday to Tuesday, I read 471 pages, and that includes both Court of Wings and Ruin and Our Scorching Summer, which I read 471 pages this week. I feel like that's pretty normal, like around 500-ish pages a week for me. I know that's literally what some people read in maybe a day, but not me. This was a really fun little experiment just to see how much I read. If you want me to maybe do one of these during like the school year and see how much I read, I have a feeling it'd be like 200 pages, not even a week. But if you want me to do one of them during school, let me know. Do more of these, more little reading vlogs. That is all for this video, and I'll see you guys next week for another one. Bye!